Tulsi, I don't understand this hatred for Donald Trump. I just don't get it. I've never seen anything like this in my life. That's saying a lot because I was on the street for 20 years. But
Exactly.
people talk to me. I said, listen, this is an election unlike any other. You have two records to compare. Okay, when you look at it's black and white. There is no comparison. How could you even say anything? It's not a personal issue with Trump. It's how he ran the country. That's what we should be
Yeah.
concerned about.
Well,
And
you know,
I don't get it.
the thing that you're talking about is I think a lot of the Democrat elite realize that when you actually contrast and compare the records of these two presidents, as you said, there really is no there's no gray space there. The contrast is very clear. And that's why they use these distraction and diversionary and deflection tactics to tell people, oh, look over here, Trump said something mean about somebody else. Or
Mhm.
look over here, this person made this accusation about Trump. Or, they use this fear mongering. They say, oh, Trump is going to destroy our democracy because they're trying to get us to look away from the fact that they are destroying our democracy. Well, Trump is going to do this and that. Well, they're trying to distract us away from the reality of how they are actively destroying and undermining our Constitution. Why is this the now common term, the Trump derangement syndrome, so prevalent amongst the Democrat elite? It's because they know they can't control him. And he poses a direct threat to their establishment and their power because he's one of these guys who's not afraid to call them out. He's not afraid to challenge the norm and say, hey, that thing you guys have been doing for decades and that may have Republican and Democrat support, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's not working for the American people. He says the things that a lot of people within our political world are too afraid to say, even though they know it's true. And this is why he poses a threat. He's not going to be bullied by the military-industrial complex. He's not going to be bullied by any of these other special interests who people in Washington care more about pleasing than they do about pleasing and serving the interests of the American people. That's why they're so crazed about trying with all the levers of power at their fingertips to destroy Donald Trump and make it virtually impossible for the American people to even have that choice in a democratic society of who they can vote for and want to vote for as president.
It's so true. And I hope people are aware that what they're doing to Donald Trump, it's not really about Trump. It's
It's not.
about what they're taking away from the American people, the right of choice.
You're
They
right.
really want to destroy this man. And I've never seen, such a vendetta against anyone in my lifetime.